I am about a quarter of the way finished today and I am ready. I have decided this is not going to be spoiler. I am now hello my lovelies. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Victoria, you look like you just rolled out of bed. Incorrect. I've just come back from the gym and I'm just excited about today because today is a day off for me. I went to the gym this morning with my friend. It was so good to see her. I haven't seen her in like 2 weeks. It was great. And I'm so excited because today is a chilled day. I have no plans. It's currently 9 a.m. The only plans I have is to, well, I need to tidy my room a little bit because the bed isn't made and it's looking a bit messy. But the only plans I have is to read. I've got 2 books on the go. I'm currently reading Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel Gillig. Loving it. I am about a quarter of the way through. And I'm also reading House of Flame and Shadow. This will be finished today. This will be finished today and I am ready. I am so excited to finish this book and talk about it. And another really exciting thing that we're doing today, I have decided to join the book journaling world. I have gotten myself a book journal and I want to set it up with you guys. Now I'm thinking I am going to do like an actual journal setup video, but what I really want to do is plan it out first, and I thought that is what we could do in today's vlog. Basically like in pencil plan out the spreads that I want to do and things like that. I'm so excited. I've been like going down a rabbit hole of watching everybody's 2026 journal setups, their 2025 flip throughs. I've created a whole Pinterest board of like reading spread ideas. I've made a list of spreads that I want to do. I just feel like this is going to be so much fun. It's going to be such a creative little hobby. It's a way to add to my love of reading, and I also hope it's going to make me be more interactive with the books that I'm reading and be more conscious of them, because I also do want to do actual spreads for the books that I read and like write reviews in here and stuff. So this is the reading journal that I got. I ordered it from Amazon, but it's Stationery Island and I got it in lavender. It is the vegan PU leather dotted journal artist series. I got 120 GSM, which is GSM is the thickness of the paper. I didn't know this until I watched Rachel Catherine's video, and I kind of panicked a little bit when she was saying like you want a good thick GSM so like bleeding of your pens and stuff doesn't happen. She recommended not going anything lower than 120, so I'm quite happy that I didn't make that mistake. That's basically what really this vlog is going to be. We're going to be doing a little bit of reading, a little bit of book journaling. There is some books that I recently acquired that I would like to share with you. I know more books, but it will make sense when I show you what the books are. And we're also just going to be a little bit festive. I also want to... There's a book that I need to read. Where is it? I will be starting or reading, hopefully, because I have a track record of reading this woman's books in 24 hours. I will be reading The Gingerbread Bakery by Laurie Gilmore. I plan to have the coziest day today because this is my first time having a day off since like Christmas has kicked off in the house. My first day off since we put the Christmas tree up. I want to make myself hot chocolates in my Christmas mugs. I'm going to put my Christmas pajamas on. This is going to be a no make. I'm not putting on any makeup. I am just going to have a chill, cozy, festive, bookish day. These are the books we will be reading. We will be planning and setting up my 2026 reading journal, my first ever reading journal. And we're just going to have a good, cozy time. And I am so excited. So let's just crack on with it. You guys, oh. Guys, I finished it. I literally just finished it, and I feel like I really need to start just allowing myself to process before talking to you, but I just need to get my thoughts and feelings out right now. So this is not going to be spoilery at all, so please don't worry about that. I just want to try and convey my thoughts and feelings about the whole experience. So this is the third book in the Crescent City series. I loved this book. I am slightly confused as to why there was so much dislike around it. I think this may be my favourite out of the three. I do have some gripes with it, don't get me wrong, like it's not a perfect book, but I loved this book. I think if I was going to rank them, it would be this book and then House of Earth and Blood and then House of Sky and Breath. The way that this book series is laid out is each book is titled after one of the houses that is in Crescent City, that's in this world, and there are 4 houses, which would suggest there would be 4 books, right? I don't know how we could get a whole book, because all the books are similar size, right? They're all big chunky books, so a lot happens in them. I don't know how we will get another chunk of a book. But then again, I guess I do kind of. I feel like we have got a very similar, if not the same situation with ACOTAR. If you didn't know, the first 3 books of the ACOTAR series follows Feyre and her story and her plotline. Then we have the novella, which kind of like is like a cute little like winter solstice novella that bridges into A Court of Silver Flames, which is Nesta's book and Nesta's story. And I feel like we are going to have the same thing here. I feel like the first 3 books is Bryce and Athala's story, right? I feel like their story has been wrapped up perfectly. Like their story, I don't think okay, the thoughts and feelings that people were having about the fact that, you know, this book kept following Bryce and Hunt and they were kind of annoyed because they were really intrigued by the other character's story. When I heard that, I thought we weren't going to get any other character side story. Like I thought we were going to be kind of robbed of that. That's not the case in the slightest. So I don't know why that opinion, like I personally don't agree with that. I think we got such a good dose of all of our characters' stories and then some. But Bryce and Hunt, their story has been, in my eyes, it's wrapped up. It's good. I don't need any more of it. Like, it's good. They're good. Very much how Feyre and Rysand's story is wrapped up by the end of A Court of Wings and Ruin. Like the first 3 books is like their story. That's what I'm getting from this. So I feel like the next book in this series will be a different POV main storyline, and I have a theory of who it's going to be, especially with the house that's left to be named for the book titles and how this certain character's story has kind of ended in this book. Not all of our characters' stories have been wrapped up in a nice bow like Bryson Hunt's has, and I'm kind of hoping the next book will definitely deviate to these other characters that we've kind of learnt about. And it would still be great to see Bryson Hunt, but like I don't think we need another book where they are the main characters, because their story's like wrapped up, it's all good, it's all Gucci, but the other characters, oh, I know Sarah J Maas is currently writing the next ACOTAR book. She posted on her Instagram that she's finished the first draft of it, so I don't know when we will be getting another Crescent City book. If you didn't know, and I guess this is kind of a spoiler, so this is a spoiler for Sarah J Maas books, okay? I'm putting this out there right now. I'll put a timestamp so you know where to skip to if you don't want anything spoiled whatsoever. This is a spoiler alert for all Sarah J Maas books, not just Crescent City, okay? Okay, cool. With the overlapping of Crescent City and ACOTAR in this book, it has definitely... I can see why she's now writing the next ACOTAR book. One, because we've needed it for a hot minute, but also she has allowed herself to do that through what she did in this book. And I am very excited to see where she takes the ACOTAR books after what she did with this, because it very much suggests that we might get another Nesta book. But that's just a theory that I have. I still very much would love an Elaine book. Are we going to get an Elaine book as the next ACOTAR book? I don't know now. I don't know. I really enjoyed this book. I loved it. I devoured it. I had such a fun time reading it with my friend as well. I really think that added to the experience. I mean, I have some gripes and things. I'm tempted to kind of just maybe write a review and write about like the more kind of like what I thought about the writing style and the characters and things like that in a written review, but right now I just want to ride on the high of how I feel, and I think I'm going to give this 4.5 4.75. Yeah, I'm gonna go with 4.75. I loved this book, and there are only some minor things that has kind of bumped it down from being a 5-star. I'm so excited to see where this goes. And I'm also so happy that like this book exceeded my expectations, because I really did not have the highest expectations for this book. So I'm really happy that that's not the case. Very, very happy. I have also read a little bit more of Two Twisted Crowns. I read some in the bath, and I am still loving this book. I am having such a good reading experience at the minute. I'm having the time of my life. I am loving where this book is going, where the story is headed. I'm loving the extra POVs we've got in this book. It's just adding an extra depth to the story and to the characters. I feel like with the first book, I was able to semi-predict where it was going. I have no idea where this book is going. Not a single doggy, not a Scooby. This is just also such a beautifully written book. Rachel Gillig is very, very talented. She is very talented with writing gothic literature. I'm tempted to kind of just binge this book today, to be honest. Instead of, I mean, I still obviously really want to read The Gingerbread Bakery, but I feel like I'm not quite ready for it yet. I don't know, I just feel like I really need to get into like the Christmassy mood to read this. And oh, look, there's a little bookmark. That's cute. I just know I'm going to be able to binge this. And I feel like, I mean, today is the 16th, 17th of December, obviously. We are getting dangerously close to Christmas, which means I'm getting dangerously close to my preferred schedule to read this book. I guess I could start this today. I don't know. I think I need a bit of a reading brain break, to be honest. There is something that I did want to show you before I go and have some lunch and start planning my reading journal, because I've been waiting all week to start my reading journal, and I don't want to wait any longer, but there is something that I wanted to show you first. Let me just go grab it. So if you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen this because I posted it on my story, but because of how much I was loving House of Flame and Shadow, and the friend that I was buddy reading it with, she has now read every single Sarah J Maas book. And I told her, like, I really want to get into the Throne of Glass series. You can see where this is going, can't you? I really want to get into the Throne of Glass series. I read the first book all the way back when it was first originally published. I saw in the works that they are selling the whole box set of Throne of Glass for like £55, £56, which is a steal, right? Because I think at retail price it's like 80 quid, maybe even more expensive depending on what kind of editions you get. My friend has a Costco card and she told me that they have the box set of Throne of Glass, and she was like, look, do you want me to get it for you? And I was like, oh, I don't know, like, I know I could get it for 55 quid, that's already a steal. And she was like, look, if it's under £50, should I get it? And I was like, yes. If you can get me the whole Throne of Glass box set for under £50, I will take it. So she got it for 45. Yeah, £45. I am now the proud owner of the whole Throne of Glass book series. So this is something I will be tackling in the new year. With how quick I read House of Flame and Shadow, quick for me anyways, again, come on, we are slow readers over here. I would love to try and tackle at least one of these a month in the new year. And I will be reading The Assassin's Blade first. I have heard that's just kind of the best way to read it. So that is what I will be doing. And I also think I will be doing the tandem read of Empire of Storms and Tower of Dawn. I've got some exciting reading plans scheduled when it comes to Throne of Glass. I'm excited. I've just heard the best things. I remember really, really enjoying Throne of Glass when I read it. How many years ago did it come out? 10 maybe? How I can actually look, can't I? I can't believe I have these in my possession. And I'm so happy that these are the editions. The colourful spines. I actually can't believe I have this in my hands. Okay. First published in 2012. And I first read this that year, or the year after, possibly 2013. Oh my goodness. This edition was published in 2023. This is my Christmas present to myself, okay? I think everybody should... Hello? I think everybody should treat themselves to one Christmas present a year, right? And this was mine to me. So Merry Christmas to me. Yeah. What I'm going to do now is, I'm very hungry, so I'm going to go make myself some lunch. I'm going to head downstairs. I'm going to put some chilled Christmas, like, ambient music on. And I'm going to start planning my reading journal. It's going to be, it's already, it's like nearly 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I have so much of the day left and it's already just going so swimmingly. It's going so well. I'm having the time of my life. And I'm not even doing much. And that's the whole point. That's the whole point. So I'm going to go make a cup of tea. I'm going to go make some lunch. And I'm going to do more cozy bookish things. And I am excited. I'm excited.